Right guys, welcome back to the channel, and we're going to be continuing fixing this 2021 6 months old DAF CF, and we already got the parts here which you've seen in the part 2 of this repair of this truck. So today I'm going to be drilling lots of spot welds and getting this side off and preparing the new one to go on. And we also have got this roof section brand new which is sitting under the cap there, so let's do it. Right guys, so I've got all this drilled up, this post in the front here, inside there as well, and I think I might just cut it there and cut across the top and take this post out instead of taking the whole section out, because that might be a bit of it awkward to take it off. Then take that post off, then I can start drilling probably on this edge down the back, and that side will come off. So let's do it. Right guys, the post is off. I'm just going to show you this quickly. 6 months old truck, no comment. Yeah, this is only because that steel is not galvanized on the cab, so pretty nasty scabs there. Obviously I'm going to clean them all and spray some primer on it. Right, so let's get this side panel drilled off now and let's take it off. So let's do it. Right guys, the side panel is off. I already went ahead and cleaned all the spot welds and that rust. It's only like a surface rust. Spray some primer on it all the way around the top and around the bottom. And I've got this panel here on the table now, which obviously I need to get the plenty of holes punched into it, probably there and there. And on the back here, obviously there's like a 2 panels, outer skin and inner skin, and they only like a joined by 3 spot welds and 4 maybe on the top here. Yeah, so I need to drill through all them 2 panels, because obviously I'm going to need to weld it into this lip there. Weld it into that, weld it. Obviously from this angle it's going to be very tricky to go up there. Can't even get the welding gun in there. But obviously them 2 skins have to be well joined together. The same on the bottom. The same on the bottom. I have to punch the holes, drill it all the way down there. Then I'll probably start getting this on. And yeah, I have to try it on and make sure it's in the right place, and let's weld it. So let's do it. What's stopping? Just overlap this. Alright, yeah, okay.
Now, this bulkhead does need to come forward side.
The bulkhead needs to go forward. Okay. Just to make it secure-ish. Yeah, he will. He will move. He will move. Let's manage to put a tension on it. Yeah. You want to drive, and you want to go and all that. You want to sit it over there. Okay. Right guys, the panel is on, but I didn't expect obviously to fit the first time. Like you see here, this bulkhead is fraction back as well. Pretty good up to here. Perfect there, nice and flush, but when you go further up you can see that's a bit over, so I could nearly push it with my hand forward, but I might just get a dozer on the front, give that a little pull. To be honest, that fits pretty good all the way around there. That's okay there, and as soon as I pull that bulkhead out, I'm happy with, I will be able just to go ahead and get that panel in welded. I still need to mark a couple of the spots on the new panel. Noisy. That's Scott, that is. shunting the trailers. Noisy, Scott, in our shunter. Yeah, I need to sand a couple of the obviously spot welds. I will mark it through them holes, mark a pen them, and I sand it so the bare metal there so I can weld it. So I put the dozer on, pull that forward, then we go from there. Right guys, all pulled. Went pretty easy. Like I said, it's not going to be lots of effort pulling this because it is pretty much soft. As soon as everything is undone, it's pretty much soft. So now it's flushed. There with this panel is alright there. I mark all them holes where I need to sand it to the bare metal. Then yeah, we're going to take it off now and I'm going to sand them off. We're going to probably put it on again, final time, and if we're happy with it, we start welding it together. So let's do it. Alright guys, the side panel is on. I already tacked it all in. Basically what I did, lots of bunch of measurements there. I even got the laser set up here. And this laser is obviously on that post here. I'm not sure if you're going to see it yet. It's just touching that kind of line there. Edge of that, the same the other side. Is just touching on the edge there. Basically what I did, obviously make sure your cab is level. So basically what I did was just between them holes here and the other side I put the laser so the cab is sitting square. Then I went up obviously there because that's the crucial part. Don't want to be too low or too high. Everywhere else fits nicely. I could put a couple of spot welds already to holding it in place, so everything is fitting nice. Even the top all the way around there is alright. And now I might just go ahead and weld it all on, but as you can see here now, when I put this marker pen light, is probably another 10 mil. Probably this panel wants to go that way, which obviously indicates there. But as soon as I weld this all up, this whole side up, then I can probably pull this top post out a bit, make this fit as it should be to this line, which I marker pen. That's the good idea. Marker pen before you take it apart. I think that's a good idea. Then obviously when I'm gonna weld all this, I can pull this out and square it all up, make sure it's square. Then pretty much we'll be nearly done. So for now, I think I'm gonna just weld it all the way around. Then we come back to the posts and the screen later. So let's do it. Alright guys, all the side is welded in. I even went ahead and sand all the welds, as you can see, and put some edge primer on it, stopping going from rusty. I know we're gonna do some sealing, like a same sealer down the bottom here, and I still have to clean it on the back of here and underneath on the back down there. So it's all nicely. I know we got to do some kind of thing in the sealer, same sealer, but it's all edged nicely. Now I'll probably have to move it about so I can get the dozer on it and pull this top out so I can square that up and get this roof section on. So let's do it. Okay, so all pulled, all welded. As you can see now, that door is pretty much perfect. And yeah, I went ahead and welded that corner in, because I don't know if you remember me in part 2 putting this marker pen line there. So basically when I was taking this old panel off, I put a line in there, so basically I know how far to put this one in. So that's all perfect, and I already tried this top panel on, so it does fit 100%. I've got it on the table there, which I put some primer on the back, because like you've seen, it came black in the red oxide primer, black some kind of, and I put some primer on the back just to get some more life of that panel. And I will just now prepare this panel. It's all squared up. Well, I'm not 100% sure if it's squared up yet. I'm just going to go with the travel bar now before I weld this top section in. But at least I know the distance from that to that is as it should be, because that is where it was originally, a corner. I go with the travel bar, make sure it's square, then I get this panel prepared and we'll stick this panel on and pretty much be nearly done. So let's do it. Right guys, there you have it. Obviously it's next day here. Yesterday you've seen me putting this panel on and sanding all off, and I actually went ahead and sealed it all last night, so that sealer there, it's all nice and dry. And I've cleaned it all on the back there, underneath this panel, all the welds, and I put some edge primer. We still got to get some white paint dusted on there. Inside there as well, it's all nicely sealed. I know we're still going to do some body work there, a bit of skim of filler there just to smooth all this out. And me and Sam actually checked for this with the travel bar, It's all perfect square, so I know the screen will fit. As you can see now, obviously this post is perfect, that door fits as it should be. And I even went ahead with the travel bar just to measure this opening, that hole there, from this corner to that corner, and from this corner to that corner there. So that's all perfect. It's all nicely sealed inside as well there. That's all dry. I've done it last night. Inside there as well, because that panel was welded into there as well. All on the back here, it's all sealed. And now I think and underneath there as well. Underneath there is all sealed, just wants a dust of paint. And obviously I will apply some cavity wax later on when it's all painted. So now the boys in the paint shop will take it over and get this cab painted. And please do let me know in the comments if you like this video. I think I've showed you process from start to finish of repairing this cab as much as I could. I know some of you probably comment I will do different. I would use a spot welder. Yes, I probably would if I had one, and if I knew how to use it, I would probably use it. But we don't have one. I use a welder. That's what we do. And some people probably will comment, why didn't you just put the post in? Like I said, you can't buy the post, you have to buy the whole side. And to put in the post in, cut it somewhere there and put that in, yes, doable. But obviously lots of bunch of measurements, trying the door on and off, trying to make this whole square to make sure the door fits. But as you can see, now it's all nice and neat job. Obviously you have to just take the spot welds off, up to there, and that whole side's coming off. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy to do it, and it makes the job nicer. I don't even have to try the door because I know 100% will fit, because that panel is intact as it came out the factory. So that's all done, guys, and the boys in the paint shop, like I said, gonna take it over now, and obviously we're breaking up. Today is Thursday, you're gonna see this on Friday. We're breaking up for Easter today. We're gonna have 4 days off. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.